What is going on, guys? This is Joseph Kerr, back to you with another Diplog here. Well, I already got a lip in. See? Can you see that? See? But yeah, I got a lip in. I put it in just before, and then I was like, oh, I should do a dip video. Haven't done one of them. So, let's do one. Let me put in a killer filler here. Oh yeah, sure. Cameraman, come here. I'll show you guys a way that Ichiban Dipper showed in one of his videos. Okay, it's called a hammer pack. So use this part right here, your palm. Use this part right here. You go like this, and it packs your can, like as if you're packing smokes. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it packs it pretty decent. Now, it's not gonna work 100%, but you know, it gets the job done. Put in a color filler here. Let's do a little more. Shake off these. Okay, here we go. You should spit before you do that. Unlike me. Not do that. Oh shit, my drugs just spilled. Shine that, should dump Woody. Oh, we're spitting in Woody here. Oh. Oh, good thing I'm getting these shorts here soon. Well, anyways, what's going on with you guys? My life's been going okay, same shit, different day. Now, I do have a topic in hand. Happened to me the past couple of days. And I got something to show you guys that I made. I'll show that after the topic at hand. Okay, anyways. Now, I had a buddy who had been getting headaches. Sorry, packing it down. Who had been getting headaches and such. So, he goes to the doctor. He goes to several, actually. We get different opinions and stuff. Well, anyways, he works on computers, and he's going to school to be an electrical engineer. For all you guys that don't know what that is, pretty much what he's going to do, what he's going to school for, is to build circuitry and be able to deal with that type of machinery and whatnot. And it's a 4-year thing. What? The 4-year to 6-year type of deal. I think it's a 4-year. But anyways, he's a good buddy of mine. Well, anyways, he worked in high school. He was a nerd, sat around on a computer all day. Fixed computers. Well, anyways, when you stare at a computer screen or a screen for as long as he has, even though he's around my age, for long periods of time, it can affect your eyes and cause headaches. Well, the headaches caught up to him, and they're pretty much a clusterfuck of headaches, pretty much. And you got, so anyways, he goes to the doctor, and he gets checked out. He goes to the eye doctor and see if that's the cause. That's not the cause. It could have been, but it wasn't. It's probably part of the problem, I should say. Well, anyways, he goes to the doctor. He goes to two doctors, gets their opinions. That's not the problem. They put him on headache medicine and whatnot, and that's all fine and dandy. But during this time, he looks up on the internet. Now, let me stop you right there. I did the same thing. Now, mine was for a different subject, and I shouldn't have done this, given that I know that you should never look up any medical problems whatsoever on the internet. Because here's how that works. You start looking up symptoms and shit, and the internet will tell you you'll die in a few days. Which, I don't know how, but usually it leads to something far worse than what actually you got. And my buddy pointed out when I said this, he's like, you don't want to do that, it'll drive you nuts. It did me. And that's what he did. He looked up online, found his symptoms, and possible things that could be, and it just wasn't a good thing. It made him worry even more, and that's what it did me. I got scared to use this. As you can see, it says may cause mouth cancer. Well, right there. This is a new can. I should crack today. I should have cracked it on video, but I didn't think about that. And I put the last 2 dips I had in my old can in there. I've been dipping for give or take 6 months. But as I found that, because I googled it, like my buddy scared the shit out of me. No, that wasn't the problem. I just bit my lip and whatnot. But mouth cancer, usually what I found is it goes around the jawline more. It won't be in the cheek, and that's where I bit. And there's some other things, but took care of that with a scraping of my fingernail against the cheek. Now don't get me wrong, it can affect your cheek. Most likely that's not where it'll first show up. It'll either show up on your tongue or around your lips and your gums. And your teeth will be black. And mine are even black. Mine are kind of yellowish, but that's because I've been dipping and I brushed them this morning. Now, if you take care of your mouth, you don't have to worry so much about this causing anything. The worst you're going to have to worry about is your gums receding. But the good thing about gums is they grow back. With oral care, with good oral care. You don't even have to go see a dentist for you to have a healthy mouth. I would highly recommend it, but just take good care of your teeth and you'll be fine. Take good care of your mouth and you'll be fine. Cancer, that's something that, it's a hit and miss type of thing. Because anybody and everybody can get cancer, but the likelihood of you getting cancer depends on variables other than, just more than what you do. Like, I've known people that dip for about as long as I've been alive, no cancer. I've known people who smoked all their lives, who smoked literally longer, almost twice as long as I've been alive. And the only thing they developed was some breathing problems. My uncle, who I mentioned, who gave me the Copenhagen Straight, he's had to go to the doctor because he smokes. He smoked like a goddamn chimney. My dad is one. And all it really did to them was it wore their lungs down and they couldn't get enough oxygen. It didn't really come up as cancer or anything other. I had an uncle a few years back that for years his breakfast was a cup of coffee, Coke, and a smoke. And he wasn't getting enough oxygen. So he got he had to use oxygen tank. But given his job did not help. That's the kicker. It was a combination of both. It wasn't one or the other. It was a combination of both. Because the uncle who died, he worked in ventilation systems and stuff. And when you get into a small town area like where I live at, and here in southern Idaho, a lot of the buildings that you go into for heating, air conditioning, and ventilation, they have asbestos. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys heard about asbestos, and it really does a number on your lungs, and that's part of what happened to him. It wasn't just straight smoking. Now, when I had the scare that I thought, I could have mouth cancer, even though my mom was like, "No, you just bit your lip, you dumbass." And I had white hard things, which, that's caused by, phlegm, and just the hard particles, pretty much, whatever. Phlegm, dried skin, because your mouth does, every part of your body that has skin, including the inside of your mouth, gets dead skin. Now, most of the time you swallow, but sometimes it can be hard. And right here, this cheek on, right here, I bit my cheek on here, that's because I laid. But I didn't have mouth cancer. The white particles is what scared me the most, not the bit on my cheek. Because, anyway, whatever. Anyways. What?
Stop.
I'm talking to the camera.
I don't care.
It's a story. Calm down.
You're getting louder. And that.
And white man. Anyways. Alright. Wait a minute, I tell you what. Bitch and complain. I think that's all they're good for, anyways, nowadays. Bitch and complain, tell a man what he's doing wrong. That's beside the point. Anyways, going back, the white particles was what scared me. I looked up online, and that was the symptoms. But when I looked up online, I never found anything on the cheek area. Always found it around the gums. And the white particles, they weren't. They're pretty much like dried skin. And they came out with a simple rinse of the mouth and scrape of my fingernail. Now, let me give you a rundown how mouth cancer is. It's pretty much bumps. White bumps sort of look like pimples, but they're white. And you'll notice them on the tongue or on the gum. And your gums will be black if you get them on the gums, around your teeth and shit. Pretty much looks like, have you ever seen pictures of meth mouth? It's pretty much what the start out of mouth cancer is, and I don't have any of that. I just scared myself shitless for nothing. And I got to thinking about that. It's like, if I'm gonna go, don't ask me how I know this, I'm not gonna go by mouth cancer. For one, I haven't been doing this for years, even though I know that this isn't going to be a primary cause of it. It's going to be a few other things mixed in, like my uncle's, and there's like a 0.1% chance that this is going to contribute to that. The most I'm going to get is teeth loss. I'm at a high risk for getting tooth loss, and my gums receding past where they won't grow back, which will contribute to tooth loss. But I got thinking, my medical problems, I got plenty of things wrong with me that will contribute to killing me off more than cancer. Now, if your family has a history of cancer, my family which don't, what's more prevalent is heart disease, and pretty much heart disease will kill off most people. heart disease in my family is hereditary, like high blood pressure and that type of stuff on both sides, so I'm fucked with that. And that will kill me before cancer will ever touch me. Now, I know that cancer can come, and can come at any time, but it's that gut feeling that I know that if I do die, I might get cancer. I might get cancer. In this day and age, you never know. But I have other things that would kill me faster than cancer will. I want to say the stuff like medically, like pretty much cancer is really hereditary. It's a hereditary thing. And I don't want to get in the subject of how cancer is. Well, I'll tell you what cancer really is. It's pretty much when a certain type of area, say your heart or your lungs, or anything that has cells, right? What it is an over-replicating process of your cells, which build up to tumors and whatnot. That's what pretty much the whole shebang of what cancer really is. And that's why you see the bumps, and when people get mouth cancer, you'll see their jawline bulge up like this. That's tumors of cancer. Now, tumors and cancer are two different things, because with just normal tumors, all it is just a buildup of cells. Cancer lowers your immune system, and it comes up with all that jazz, because it isn't just tumors. If it was just tumors, then it would be an easier fix, and replicating, just cutting them off and watching them would do the trick, along with some other medications and probably some chemo. But what cancer does is pretty much lowers your blood cell count. You get some tumors, some sores in there, probably not sores, but tumors, and lowers your immune system, which is your white blood cells. And it's caused by genetics. The genetic in the cell, the DNA in the cell, that gets affected. And the only way to do that is with radiated products. That's why when you get X-rays, they put that it's a lead vest type of thing over. For males, it's over their package, and for females, it's over the same deal, but it covers their stomach too. And that's to help prevent cancer from the radiation. Pretty much radiation and whatnot will cause cancer. So that's one of the things. That's why back in the day they had to see if shoes actually fit. Instead of checking them, they had sort of an X-ray that saw in through the shoe, and and a lot of people got foot cancer from that. That's how one of the things they found out how cancer works. One of the things that they found out how cancer is caused. Anyways, I don't have mouth cancer. Probably won't get that. At least now. Knock on wood. But that's still something you need to worry about. But cancer is caused by various things throughout our lives that we come encounter with, like the sun, for instance, and just everyday life. What you'll find in this world if you look up things is there's a lot of things that will kill you. Now, don't be worried, Wart. The chances of all of them killing you is slim to none. I mean, there is still that chance, but the good majority, our medical research and whatnot, is getting up to there that we can treat things that try to kill us. You have a better chance of dying staying in a hospital from a bacterial infection than you do from dying of cancer. And the reason that is because bacteria and viruses have come out with anti-medical or medicine or antibodies to medicine that we're given. They're pretty super viruses, and you have a better chance of dying from that than you do cancer and whatnot. Still ugly business, but don't worry about stuff like that. You shouldn't have to. Don't ever worry about dying from things, because if you know what the worst comes to worst, you know the ending. And hey, that shouldn't stop you from living. And that hasn't me, because knowledge, even though I still worry about some of that things. Anyways, don't ever Google a medical illness. If you have a question, ask someone who might know, close to you, who knows a little bit about something, and could help you figure it out. Now, if the problem does not cease, does not stop, seek a medical profession, your doctor. My buddy pointed out that don't seek out medical treatment unless you are for sure that's what is going on. Something serious is going on. Because what happened to him, he looked it up. Things are far worse. They put him on drugs that made him feel far worse than what is actually happening to his body. And he said that's one thing you gotta worry about when Googling and stuff, is when you find that stuff. A lot of times that when you ask them about it, you might have it. They'll say you want treatment, you say yes. And the drugs that they give you are worse than what the symptoms that they're supposed to be treating are. That's the kicker right there, and that's what he said. And luckily, I knew that, and I wasn't going to bring it up to the medical profession, because I know that I didn't have cancer in the first place. I just got scared because I Googled something. You can Google things, but Google is not always your friend on some shit. Anyways, that's for it for that topic. If you guys got any more stories or something like that, please comment them below. I'd love to hear about them. I mean, why not? And then on other news, I made this. If you can see that. I hand bent that using the help of a needle nose pliers, but it's pretty much mostly by hand. Hand fitted it for this necklace. The necklace is of the type. I braided this with the help of a finger from my mom. Yes, I still live with my mother. Don't make fun of me. Life isn't cheap. Shit isn't cheap, man. Shit's real, and our economy sucks, and our government is far less from perfect and peachy. But anyways, I made this. The better one out of all the necklaces I made so far. It's a paracord. Holds up to the strength to it is 550 pounds. No, I think it's 550 pounds per square inch. So a square inch of this will hold 550 pounds worth of weight. And it's pretty much a survival necklace, just with some bling on it. That's glass mushroom pendant. Pretty cool. I made that yesterday. Well, anyways, shout out goes to Canadian Dippers. They're really cool guys. If you haven't checked them out, check them out. Full review as always. Check him out. He makes good reviews on all types of dips and chews. He's a great guy to watch. And check out, if you haven't checked out Roberto Dips, go check him out. He's a pretty cool guy. He vlogs while dipping. Pretty funny. Talks about little things that happen in his life. Go watch Texas Dipper 96. He's a pretty good guy. Go show him love and support along with the rest of them. Subscribe to me if you haven't. I mean, I got 5 subscribers. But subscribe to me. Shout out to Joseph Gurr. And, I try to make it interesting and not long vlogs. It's 26 minutes. But hey, there's a topic and I got interrupted. Women, I tell you what. Can't live with them, can't live without them. Men would lose their heads if they didn't have a woman. Well, anyways, I'm signing off. Go check out those guys and subscribe to me. And leave a comment and like. If you don't, it makes me really happy. See, makes me smile. Now, see you guys later.